Hello friends! Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Sydney and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. Don't mind my crazy hair today. It is wash day and woof, we're struggling. It's got the claw clip, it's not staying in. It's a rough go. So I'm going to do a what sold video for you guys today. I did one of these in November, forgot to do it in December because, you know, holidays and craziness. And here we are. January's over. It is February 4th. So I figured that's what I'm going to make sure I do this whole year. I'm going to make sure that I do a what sold video for the month. And it's mostly for me to look back on and be like, okay, see, like you didn't do as bad as you thought, or this is what you can improve on. These were great brands. You should pick them up again. And also I love to watch what sold videos because it gives me an idea of what is selling out in the Posh community, in the resale market. So let's get started. We'll go from January 1st to January 31st. And you'll see January 1st, I sent out I was having a rough month. December was rough. I made very few sales and I wanted to make sure that in January I could make some sales. I was like dying for a sale. It had been like a week and a half. So I sent out a message that, like the mass message, and I hate doing those because I know they're kind of annoying, but whatever, it got me some sales. I'm happy about it. So I sent out this mass message and I said I would do 60% off bundles. And that may sound crazy, but I needed to move some inventory and I just kind of needed to get that month jump started. And like, it's the new year, I'm trying to clean out. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do a big sale. It paid off. I mean, I made about, I think 3 or 4 sales from it. I can't remember. We'll see in a second. So this was the first one. And I'll pop everything up here on the screen. Don't mind the chaos in my house. My son's birthday is this weekend and I'm just prepping for the party and it's just chaotic. So the first week, January 1st, we had this Max Studio maxi dress, a Beeson River cheetah print dress, and then a Hippie Rose cold shoulder sweater, all of which came from a ThredUp box. So let's just say $1 or $2 invested into them. This was part of that 60% off sale, and you'll see the sold price. That's just the sale price. That's what they were listed for. So I sold the 3 together for $21, leaving me with an earning of $16.80. And let's just say $2 into these, I made about $10 profit. I'm happy with that. A lot of these were sitting for a while. So, I mean, not bad. And it's a sale and it's 3 things out of the house. This next one was also a bundle from that 60% off offer. We have the Antigua Aztec crossbody, the Zenana Premium tunic sweater, the MSK floral dress, and then this new tag Gap button front smocked tank or long sleeve, whatever. The bag came from my recent handbag box, so about like $5 into that. The other 3 were all personal items. The one I just never wore, but I think I bought it on clearance for like $3 a couple years ago for myself. I just didn't like the way it fit. But the other 2 were from my closet. So let's just say in total I had about $6 invested into this. I don't know, rough estimate. The bundle price was $36. My earnings were $28.80. So let's just say I made a profit of $20. Make it even $20. It's not bad at all. And then the next up was this really good bundle in the 60% off sale. She bought 8 items, so that was awesome. And a lot of them were smalls and extra smalls. So this was on January 2nd. I continued the sale the next day. She sent me an offer and I was like, of course, like I'm not just gonna do a 1-day sale and then like pass up a huge bundle offer. So a lot of them were smalls and extra smalls, which I have a hard time selling. And I know that that's kind of usually the general consensus. But it was this new tag THML sweater, a new tag lively mesh trim bralette, a socialite mixed media sweater, new tag Joylab sweatshirt, a J. Crew cardigan, a listicle cowl neck sweater, an H&M peplum tank, and a Venus crossover cropped Dahlman sweater. So I would say almost all of these came in a ThredUp box. Some may have been like I bought on live sales to resell for like cheap, like nothing crazy. So at most, I would say I had about $2 into each item. So that is $16 in cost of goods. Offer price was $83. So I made $66.40. So that leaves me, what did I say, $16? So that leaves me with about $50 in profit. And that is great for me. I'm more than happy with that. Smaller sizes, all low cost of goods. So $50, and it was a bundle all out at once. Great. So I think for me, that sale made that whole big sale thing that I ran worth it. And then we didn't have anything until January 5th. And it was just this pink rose sweater. This was mine. I wore it a couple times. So it sold for $9 and my earnings were $6. Again, if it's mine, I consider it full profit for whatever it sells for. If I got one wear out of it, everything is a profit from there. I got my use out of it. I got my money's worth. Now I'm just making money. Girl math. So then we had on January 5th also this Brandy Melville oversized sweater. Apparently this was like a more sought after Brandy Melville piece. I saw it listed and sold comps also around like the $20 to $30 range when I listed it like a year and a half ago now. I picked this up at a thrift, so I probably like a Salvation Army for like $6 or $7. Sold for $30. My earnings were $24. So I can't do simple math. Listen, my whole job is math, and I can do like big math. Simple math is just not for me. So $17, I think, $18. $17, let's say, for profit. This sat in my closet for a long time, even though it was like a good piece, and like I had so much interest in it. I had about 15 likes on it at one point, and it just never sold, no matter what offer I sent, anything. So I was very happy to see this go for $30. Okay, on January 7th, we had just this fit and flare midi dress. This came from a ThredUp box. It sold for $9. My earnings were $6.05. I'll say my profit was about $5. I just loved this style. I tried to sell it in a live show once and it didn't sell. So I was like, you know what? I'll list it. It's too cute to not list or donate. So, I mean, I made $6, so. On January 8th, this J. Crew lace dress sold for $19. This came in a ThredUp box. My earnings were $15, so my profit was about $13. On January 10th, I had the Kooples crew neck barbed wire sweatshirt. This sold for $60. I did buy this in a live show for $15. I remember it. And I wasn't clear on the sizing. So I thought it was mostly for me and it just didn't work out. But so I still made a return on my investment. Let's say $15 into it. My earnings were $48. So I made about $33. So that's good. Okay, and then on January 11th, I had this Elsie by Lauren Conrad tiered ribbed top. I bought this for myself in a live show for $3, and it just didn't fit me right. So sold it for $18, my full asking price. It doesn't happen to me often. I usually have to send some offers. So my earnings were $14, leaving me with an $11 profit. January 12th, this new Tags Cat and Jack sneakers. These were my son's. He never wore them. He grew out of them before it was like sneaker season. So these sold for $13. My earnings were $10. I think I was going to keep them for my son anyway, so whatever. These Slim Factor by Investments. They're like a slimming pant. They're like a Ponte pant. They were in my ThredUp box once. $22 they sold for. My earnings were $17.60, so like a $15 profit. Then we had this Catherine Malandrino ruffle blouse. You're gonna see somebody riding a bike by. This Catherine Malandrino ruffle blouse sold for $15. My earnings were $12. This was mine, so this is my full profit in my opinion. on January 18th, this was a good sale. This was probably my best sale. This was the best sale of the month. I got this in a recent ThredUp box. It's a Peruvian Connection crocheted cardigan. It was beautiful, but very unsuspecting. I didn't realize that this brand retailed for as much as it did until I looked it up, and I'm glad that I did. It retails for about $400 plus. If you ever see this brand, personally, it's a bolo in my opinion. It's not a well-known brand, but it's super expensive. It sold for $119. So my earnings were $95.50 or $95.20. And like I said, I got this in a ThredUp box. So like at most my cost of goods was like $2. So I made $93. I was super excited about this. This had so much interest. When I initially listed it, I think I listed it for like $150 because I wasn't like many comps out there. I couldn't find this exact sweater anywhere. They make a bunch of like sweaters like this, but this exact one I couldn't find anywhere. It was a beautiful piece, and I'm really glad that I looked it up and did my research because a $93 profit, awesome. And then we had this $10 sale. Mosiso teal sling backpack came from my recent ThredUp handbag box. I think I paid about $5 per item on that. I'm not 100% sure, but my earnings were $7.05, so maybe a profit of $2, if that. But it all evens out, you know? This Oakley zip-up hoodie. This was my boyfriend's. He wore it like once or twice years ago. It's been sitting in the closet, and I've had it up for a while, but it sold for $15. My earnings were $12. Oakley's tough. It's a high retail value, but the resale value, awful. And then I had this Free People sweater / sweatshirt. This was so cute, and I wish it was my size. I would have kept it. It sold for $45. I got this in my recent 25-piece box, that awesome one. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it because it was the best ThredUp box I think I've ever gotten. So my earnings were $36. I had about $2 and some odd change into that. Let's just say $3. So I made $33. Okay. I keep forgetting to say the date. That was January 22nd. I don't know if I said the date. So January 18th was the Peruvian Connection. The 21st was the Mosiso backpack. 21st was also the Oakley hoodie. 22nd was the Free People sweater. And then now this is also the 22nd. Oh, God, I'm so bad at this. This silk polka dot rose print scarf. I ordered a ThredUp rescue box of scarves one time. They're $16. If you ever see them, they're kind of cool to get. I actually just ordered one because they're not available often. So they're $16, and then like tax and shipping, it came to like $24. So I had about $24 into an entire box of scarves. I forget how many you get. It might be 20 or some odd. I don't know if it's by pound or by amount, whatever. We'll see. I'll be unboxing one when it gets here. So I just bought another one. So this, it was a 100% silk polka dot rose print scarf, and it sold for $20. The only place I saw this was on Etsy, and it sold for $40, but I didn't know the brand. It just said 100% silk. It was like maybe vintage. I don't know. I think I put that in the description. It was like possibly vintage. I don't know. So my earnings were $16, which covers the box itself. And I've also gotten some other 100% silk scarves. I got this amazing cashmere, like pashmina throw blanket almost. Like it's huge. And it's by this brand in Scotland, and I'll throw that up. It was like, the retail value was over $1,000, but it is not well known at all. I don't know. I probably have it listed too high, but I saw sold comps for like a similar one around that amount. I think I'm gonna relist it and just bring the price down, like significantly, I think, and hope it sells. It's been in my closet for a while. I kind of forgot I had it, but so that I would, if in my opinion, I like the scarf boxes. I mean, I'll do a full review when I get my next one, but think they're pretty decent. Made my money back on that one item. Then on January 24th, we had this Roxy Hobo crossbody bag, which I also got in that handbag box that I opened not too long ago. So like about $5 into this. It sold for $30. My earnings were $24, so about $19 on profit. This was like in like new condition and like had all the boho vibes. It was so cute. Okay, on January 24th as well, we had these Nuba tags, Balance Collection ankle length leggings. That's like a mouthful. Sold for $17. My earnings were $13.60, and that is complete profit because my aunt gave these to me for free. She gave me a bunch of clothes, and I just listed what I could. Not all in great condition, but some I sold in live shows, so it's all profit to me though, so that's great. On January 25th, we had this Lewin Gray cotton sweater. Got this in a ThredUp box. It sold for $10, and my earnings were $7.05. So let's say a $5 profit. This American Eagle flannel sold for $16 on January 26th. My earnings were $12.80. This was a personal piece, so all profit. Okay, this one has been haunting me for 2 years now. Since literally one of the very first pieces that I listed. It's been in my closet for years. This new tag Zara chambray jumpsuit. Got this at a Salvation Army. I was so stoked when I found it. I'm like, this is so cute. If I had a little girl, she would totally wear this. Like, this will sell so quick. I think I had it listed for like $30 at one point. I'm not exaggerating. At one point, I had 35 likes on this damn jumpsuit. And it just wouldn't sell. I don't know what it was. I think it's adorable. And I'm not kidding. Like, if I had a little girl, she'd be rocking that. It just never sold. So finally, somebody sent me an offer for $12, and I gladly accepted it immediately. I did, however, have $7 into this piece because I was like, this will sell. It's really cute. It's a good piece. It's new with tags. I was wrong. So my earnings were $9. My profit was $2. But I am just happy to see it go. January 28th, I had these black heel zipper heels, and these were mine back in the day when I would go out partying. I think I maybe wore them once. I don't think I even wore them at all. They were old. They sold for $8. My earnings were $5. That's full profit, and happy to get those out of here. And last but not least, we had this shampoo and conditioner set from the New Company, New Company. They came in a, what is that box? A FabFitFun box. My friend sent me a link for a free box. I did it, signed up, forgot to cancel the subscription. They shipped out another box to me at full price, but so I paid $75 in total for all the items in that box. So all I'm trying, and I have almost all of them listed. I think I kept one thing for myself. I'm just trying to make back like $75 to break even on that, because that subscription, I just wanted the free one because who doesn't love something free? But so these sold for $31. My earnings were $22.78. I did offer a shipping discount, which I very, very rarely do. I don't know why I did, but I did, and I made $22.78. So I have about $50 left to make to get back my investment on that whole stupid FabFitFun debacle. That was my last sale of the month. It was January 28th, and up until, I don't know, 2 days, up until yesterday, up until yesterday, I made no sales since then. It was just a crappy month and the crappy end of the month, and whatever. But I've only had 2 sales so far. It's February 4th, but I usually get like one a day, and it's been slow. I made one today, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, overall, January wasn't the best month, but it also wasn't horrible. So I like to look back and see that, like, you know what? It really wasn't bad. I sold a $119 sweater. Like, I can't complain about that. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned because I will have soon a couple new unboxing videos from ThredUp. I think I ordered a shoebox, a fun box, which are very hard to come by. So I was super excited that they were available, and a scarf box. So just some different ones to open and try out, and some fun ones. Like, I enjoy those. So stay tuned for those. They'll be coming soon. I think I also have a 25-piece box to post that I just got like last week. So definitely subscribe down below if you are interested in seeing more of this content. I'm going to try to do one of these every month this year. Fingers crossed I actually stick to it. We never know. But I appreciate you guys so much, and if you could give this comment or give this video a like and comment down below, tell me your thoughts. How was your month? I would really appreciate it. So thank you guys again. Bye.